what, you know, when I just think, why would that happen? It didn't make any sense. It was the devil. I'm telling you, it was some demon in that interview that did that to me. Because then, why would that happen? Oh.
Caution: the following images contains vast amount of hairspray on person's head due to mousse shortages. Viewer discretion advised.
Oh, hi. Hey, welcome to my channel. That's literally my intro. So today is another story time. Yay, another story time. So this is, oh gosh, it's not even that bad no more. Like, I don't scream no more. Like, usually when I think about it, I randomly scream, but I'm over it. So it's funny now, and we can laugh and we can giggle about it. No longer wake up in the middle of the night having terrors. It's all out of my head now. I feel calm, so I can share this story with you. So this is the story. This is like a little story time about the time I went on a job interview. Oh, basically, I've been on so many job interviews basically when I finished uni. Well, yeah, when I finished uni and when I got this job and I hated the job, so I had to go back and look for other graduate jobs. It was a whole traumatic experience. This isn't, believe it or not, this isn't like my most traumatic one. My most traumatic interview, I still scream about it. I still lay in bed and I'll come into my head and I just start screaming. I'm like, no, why? But this one is just the most embarrassing one. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning. So I'm looking for jobs, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is probably like the 158,000th job I've probably applied for online. So I found this one, but this one stood out to me because it was a lot of money for that job and it was quite local. So I was like, rah, I can get this much money local. That is crazy. And okay, so I applied for it and I just randomly, I didn't even think I would get like an interview, but I applied for it anyway. I didn't know, like, it was like, congratulations, we like your answer, blah, blah, blah. Gone to the next stage, which was like an online test thing. And I actually did quite well. The online test wasn't that hard. It was just like, yeah, it was like a video interview, but they had the questions and you had to read it and then you reply in your answers. And I don't know, some like, I think the Spirit of God touched me that day and it was speaking through me. I was like, oh, like I was just like, every question I was like, I knew exactly what to say. It was flowing naturally. I was like, I got this. I'm going to be invited to the next interview. Yay, yay, yay. Even though I knew it was going to take long for them to get back to me, I still like was like, yay, yay, yay. Because it was right. And they get invited to the next interview and I was thinking, wow, the money is coming to my hands. Give me money. Do you know what I mean? Give me money. But yeah, so on. So the day comes, they send me a text saying, congratulations, you have progressed to the second stage of the interview. Was it the second or the third? I don't know, there was lots of steps, but the second stage of the interview, which is a face-to-face meeting with, I think it was like the project managers. These two people, and they had their names in the interview. But also I bet I had lots of time to prepare. Like, I think it was like 3-4 weeks to prepare because they had to interview like lots of people, but they told me I got the interview anyway. They just wanted to, I don't know, blah 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 blah. But also like, I had a lot of time to prepare, so I'm preparing, I'm ready for this interview. But the day comes and it's bare hot that day and I'm a little bit nervous. Every time I'm nervous I get like anxious poos. I start like pooing a lot. So it's one of those days when I start pooing a lot. But the weather was just awful as well, so it wasn't helping my situation. And I was thinking, I don't know what to wear, I'm sweating, I don't want them to think I'm crazy. So yeah, so it's just getting vastly hot. So I was thinking, alright. So I was getting dressed in that morning, but the interview was in the afternoon as well, so that's what made my belly all more nervous because I had to wait for longer. And you don't sleep well when you're like getting to the interview because you're so nervous. But I was like gonna put my acting face on, but I'm sweating. So I wake up now, it's the interview day and it's hot as I said. This video's all over the place. And I was like, I can't wear, like, you need to look like presentable, you need to look like, you know, you're ready, this is my job, you know. So I'm getting dressed now and I put on like my underwear, put my bra, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I can't wear this bra, you know, like this bra, it's too much for me, it's too heavy, it's making me too hot, like I'm already wiping my sweat. So I was like, okay, I know, I got this bra from Boohoo, I'm gonna wear that. It feels like, because it was more like a bikini kind of bra, but it was just very like, it was just like, and it was on sale, and well, I bought it for like £3 and it was on sale. And I like wearing bikinis as well because it just makes me less hot, do you know what I mean? And I got a lot of like meat on my chest, like I got a lot of like fat, my chest is a bit overweight, so like I overheat. So I was thinking, I know what to wear. I'll wear this bra that I got from Boohoo, and that was £3, and it was a fit. Oh my god, it was like a holy bra, like a bra that's had like, it was a triangle bra, and it was a fishnet red triangle bra, like, and then they had like a lot. It just had, where it wasn't fishnet, it was just around, but you could see everything. So I put that on, and I was thinking, I'm free. My chest can breathe, and then I'm sweating less, even on the way to the interview. So okay, I get dressed now, I feel more calm, I feel like more airy. I'm not sweating so much, and my chest isn't gonna sweat on my belly and all that. So I get into my whip, driving to the interview now. Everything's fine, driving, la 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 la. Had to put the windows down because the heat hit me again because I'm nervous, so I'm sweating. So I put my windows down, even started driving a bit faster so the wind can just like hit me like so I can feel like all refreshed and stuff. And I was thinking, I need to stop sweating, they're gonna think I'm crazy when I get there. So I know interview was in the hotel as well, which was kind of weird, but we've moved. We moved. So now I go in now, we go to the interview process. I park my car at the hotel, and I walk into the hotel entrance. It was a Hilton. I walked into the hotel entrance, and then I was looking for them, but they noticed me, and I was like, oh hello, hi, shook their hand. Hi, it was two guys. I shook their hand, shook his hand, and then he was like, okay, it's quite loud as well. So I was just confused because I didn't know who to look out for, but they noticed me. So I sat down, I shook the hand, and we sat down, we started talking, blah 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 blah, and he's like, don't be nervous, this is quite like it's just we're trying to get to know you, blah 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 blah. I hate when they say that because it's still an interview, they're just chatting shit, they want to trap you, don't listen to them, still interview the way you want. Always bring it up to some sort of, what's that thing called? The interview technique, when you always give an example, an explanation. Star, always do star, no matter what, even if they say this is just a chat, do star. So yeah, we're sitting down, we're talking, blabbling, and the interview is actually going alright. I'm still doing my star techniques, and I'm relating everything to like things that I've done, blah 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 blah, but I still was a little bit nervous, and it wasn't flowing as naturally. Like, I've had better interviews than that. So we're chatting, and then he was like, oh, you're actually quite good at, you don't seem nervous. I was thinking, what are you talking about? He was like, you're quite confident. So I was thinking, you liar. But I don't know, I guess I'm just a good actor. So yeah, so it comes to the stage now, and it's like, okay, this interview is going quite well, and he explained the program to me, and then there's talking more money, they was throwing more money in my face, and I was thinking, give me all the money. But now realising, when I first looked for the job, they didn't say the hours, and they didn't say what days I'll be working. So I wanted a Monday to Friday, and I wanted a 9 to 5, like, I'm not playing games. Or even like, if I'll be nice and I'll do 9 to 6, do you know what I mean? Or even 8 to 5, if you want me, like around that time frame, and it's not like ridiculous, then I can have my own life. But no, it wasn't like that. It was basically some next thing, it could be any day of the week, or basically your break will probably be like a Wednesday, and then you're working all around the week, and that was just a little bit not delicious to my ears, so it put me off a little bit. And I was thinking, I don't know if I want to do that, like, I'm giving you my everything, but probably that's why they paid you so much. Yeah, they explained the program, and it was like, that was first year, and then in the second year you get some extra money thrown at you. So I was like, rah. But that's why I understood, probably because nobody wants to do it. Like, nobody wants to do that, that's why you're probably throwing so much money at me. So yeah, come to the interviews, come to the end of the interview, it's gone well. I'm a little bit proud of myself, but I'm a little bit like at the information they told me. Also, they said I could be working at a different place as well, like a different branch, and I was like, what's but then they throw you more money for the distance. But I was just like, yeah, but that's a lot. Like, if you want me to start at 6 AM and, you know, and I have to drive something like an hour away, what time, or I should wake up at 3 every day, like, that's not a bit me. But I didn't say that because I needed to go home and digest it and think about my whole life. But yeah, so I get up. So this has come to the end of the interview now. I get up, added all my buttons. Like all my buttons, like saying this, not this. This is actually the devil. This is not even going to fit my chest because I put on so vastly amount of weight. I get up, yeah, I go to shake his hand, my top goes, and I'm gone. Like, I was like, I don't know what to do, like, and he's gone, oh, and I was like, ah. And I was just like, I was like, okay, see you later, sort of thing. What, you know, when I just think, why would that happen? It didn't make any sense. It was the devil. I'm telling you, it was some demon in that interview that did that to me. Because then, why would that happen? Why would that happen? Do you know what I mean? But and then they kind of just like looked at each other as well, and I was just thinking, I don't know what to do. And why I was more embarrassed, like I kept telling myself, there's thin breast before. It's just chest. There's thin breast. It's just chest. Do you know what I mean? But it just wasn't helping. It was always in the back of my head. It just kept like, it wouldn't go. Like, it was. I was like, I just showing him my boobs, and it's the fact that the bra I'm wearing as well. I think that's what made it the worst, because I was just thinking, not only has my top been like exposed, like my chest, but it's the kind of bra I'm wearing. It's like, it kind of made me feel like, is that the kind of, then thinking, is that the kind of person you are? Like, and I'm like, no, really, it's just so I don't get hot. So I'm the next kind of, it looks like I'm a freak or something, do you know what I mean? I was just thinking, oh gosh. But it's what it is, and like, I was just so disheartened. I was thinking, that interview went alright-ish. Why did that have to, it was like, why? Why? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and he was like, oh, he was still trying to be like a nice and polite, act like he didn't see what happened, although he just went, oh, like that. And then I just shook his hand, and then I left, and I went home, made my way home. I was confused. I should have sat down and like calmed down before driving home, like, because my mind went straight after that. I did not feel fantastic. So I drove home. Got home, and mum was like, oh, how did the interview happen? And I know if I told her what happened, I'd just cry, so I just went, it's alright. And then I went to my room, and I was just laying there like so hot. And then a couple of days later, they emailed me, and I was like, you passed the first stage of the interview. And I was thinking, what? I passed a stage? So obviously my tits got me through, innit? No, I'm joking. But I was thinking, I think they probably felt sorry for me. They was like, oh, bless her, she showed us her tits by accident, let's give her a job. I don't know. But yeah, I got to the next stage of the interview, but they gave me this book that I had to learn to go to, like, to do a presentation on. But honestly, I didn't want to do it no more. I was just so disheartened, and I felt gross, and I was thinking all the information they gave me about the job, like, you have to work this next hours, and they might place me in like Dagenham. That's over the bridge. There's always an accident there, like, and I was thinking, it was like Dagenham or Ilford or something like that, and I was thinking, it's gonna take me hours. I know that would be like, oh, you can get this job, but we're gonna place you somewhere else. And I was thinking, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh yeah, so I've had to miss the next interview, and I actually got offered another job. That's where I am now. And they had like a nice vibe, so that's why I was thinking, you know what, allow it. Allow it, I'm not gonna go there. Although the money was significantly less, I was thinking they're having like a nice vibe, and I actually like the job. It's nice. Anyway, I suppose that's the end of my interview. I suppose this is when we say goodbyes. So that is my little story time. It was mad, but we moved and we got over it, and we're a trooper now. You learn from this situation and you grow stronger. So I'm gonna say my goodbyes now. So I guess this is where we say our goodbyes. So bye. Mwah.